2 for 2 right there.
What is going on, boys and girls of YouTube? I'm here today with you with a review of the Specna S12. This puppy was sent to me compliments of Specna Arms. Thank you very much, by the way, Specna. I know this video has been a little delayed. I've taken quite a few attempts at making this video and scrapped a lot of them because I just didn't really like the quality. So my apologies there, Charlie. Hopefully this is the final take and it's getting out very soon. So let's get into the gun and what you're getting out of the box. Of course, getting your sniper, it is going to be coming separated with the upper and lower receiver. Specna does include tools to fully assemble it and fully disassemble it, which is really nice. They also include two 25 round magazines. That's nice because, of course, playing with one magazine is kind of a pain. Playing with two makes things a whole lot easier. You're going to be getting a sling to go with the sling mounts that are mounted on there. You're going to be getting a Picatinny mount here for your bipod if you want to run a bipod, or if you're someone that wants to run a foregrip there, I guess you can run a foregrip, to each their own. Your button here is going to be an enlarged button. It's not going to be very flush. It actually, you can see it sticking out pretty protrusively, but it does take a good amount of force, so you don't have to worry about putting it down on something and accidentally dropping your magazine. Now internally, this is where the gun, I think, is a step above the others, and it's particularly going to be noticed in the back end, not so much in the front end. The back end, it's got a 90-degree trigger. It's got two springs. The lower one is going to have you at 1.5 joules if you're chronoing with 3.8. If you're chronoing with 0.32 gram BBs, and then when you upgrade to the heavier spring, you're going to be up around that 2.2 joules range. Your cylinder is going to be a metal cylinder, and then you're going to have a metal cylinder head, metal spring guide, of course a metal spring, and your cylinder, so you're not going to have any air leaks there. Going forward, you're going to have your typical stock VSR hop-up unit with inner barrel and bucking. It is a bridged bucking. Unfortunately, I wish it was a gas blowback style bucking with no bridge in there, and possibly a maple leaf bucking. I think that really would have took the stock quality of this up a little notch, having a larger contact surface. But that said, let's get into now the upgrades. What you can do to upgrade this is really where I think this gun is a step above the others in its price range. Forward now, you have the ability to put in the Action Army hop-up unit. No one really knew if this thing was going to be compatible with the Action Army. I didn't really see a whole lot of information online. I tested it. It works. Had two whole games, in fact, playing it with no issues whatsoever. Not a single feeding issue with the stock magazines. I did, however, have a couple of feeding issues with the Action Army magazines where it just dry fired. I believe that was an issue rather with the magazine than the hop-up unit, because I sent like 30 to probably more than 30, to be honest, BBs through this before and had no issue. And then when I switched to my gameplay BBs, which are heavier than my just testing BBs, it did have a couple of issues. So that is something some more research needs to be done on my end. Inner barrel, of course, is going to be your maple leaf inner barrel with a flamingo bucking and then a Tritos TDC. All of those parts are compatible. The inner barrel length that I ended up putting in here, and I'll show you that it does not protrude out, is a 510 millimeter inner barrel. I think that would be the best size for this if you wanted to utilize the maximum volume of your outer barrel. Now, from the back end, all these parts, according to Specna, are VSR compatible. So that means your piston, your spring, your trigger units, all that stuff should be completely compatible. So that's basically everything about the gun from what I've come to know. It's a great little gun coming in under $200. Now, if you're a beginner, I think this might be a great gun for you. It's going to give you really good performance for being a stock gun under $200, and it's also very upgradable. So if you're just getting into the world of airsoft sniping, I would say yes, go out and grab a Specna. You're going to have a good time. You're not going to be the best sniper on the field, of course, but you're going to have a good time. You're going to have a realistic expectation of all of the things that a bolt action sniper does. And then once you get better, you can go ahead and upgrade it with all of the standard parts. So it's a great platform for you guys to start off of. Is this the new best beginner gun? I'm going to leave that up to you guys. If you have one down below, comment, tell me if you think it's the best one. If you don't think it's the best one, tell me what you think is the best one. So I'm really interested in all of y'all's opinions. So if you like the video, please do me a big favor, subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 50. If I get up to 100, I will be ecstatic. I'm trying to build this channel a little bit better now, post more videos and everything. So greatly appreciate you guys sticking around to the very end. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you guys out there on the fields. See you later.